Welcome to Prague. Thousands of tourists, hundreds of landmarks, and a wonderful Czech atmosphere. We arrived at the Prague Open after spending a week at a tournament in Pardubice, also in the Czech Republic. Everything was planned out, so we started our trip with doing laundry. Then we stopped by 2 a.m. club, since there was a warm-up tournament that evening. Let's get started. The Czechs love warm-up tournaments. I like them too, because then I can get a little closer with my camera. Roman Hybler won the warm-up tournament. The next day, things looked a little different.
Yeah, the tournament yesterday was really hard for me because I drive 9 hours and I feel really tired and I perform not so good, I think, but it's also really hard to play race to 4. And today my match, I think I play solid. I sleep a lot in the night and then I meet with my friends, Can Salim and Niklas Dor, and we go to eat something and have a good time here, and then I go to my match.
When I started talking to Tobias Bongers, I had no idea that besides training, he had another billiards-related activity.
Now I train maybe 5 or 10 hours a week only, because I'm also a cue maker and I'm working to make cues and repair, and then I earn money from that to can pay my tournaments for myself,
Oh, I didn't know about it. How it looks and why cues.
I learned it 5 years by a German cue maker, Oliver Stops, and then I think, why no? I make my own factory and make cues.
Many of you talk about how difficult the first matches of a tournament are, how hard it is to adjust to a new venue. Arseni Sevastianov had actually been practicing at 2 a.m. club the day before the tournament, but he still wasn't 100% satisfied with his play.
A pretty nice place, first time in Czech Republic to be honest. And I like the tables actually, all tables are the same, and I'm happy with my performance, but still have some work to do even with that. But I have here a couple days of practice before the main tournament starts, so it's not problem to start the match, but it's only the first game, it's nothing to say about that. I have 7 more games to left. Let's say later about it more.
I usually don't care when to play, but the first games and the first matches are usually a little bit tough. You try to get into the rhythm in the stroke because you don't get a lot of practice before the match. So I feel like it's few games are tough, but then after that everything is same as every match.
How was your first match today?
Not as I would like to see. I mean, my game wasn't there, but I won. Win is a win, so hopefully I will try to play better with each next one, because it might not be enough in further rounds, but for this one was enough.
Wiktor Zieliński won the 2 a.m. Prague Open, facing Dominik Jastrząb in the final. I asked Wiktor about his attempts at playing with a glove and a carbon cue.
I just don't like the feeling of the glove. I don't have the feeling on the hand when I play. It feels strange for me. I just don't enjoy playing it. It doesn't help me, so I just stick to the traditional style, let's say. Old school. Yeah.
It's so old school because you don't use carbon cues too.
Oh, I used it before for 2 years, but I think it wasn't made for me. I mean, I don't want to say that it's bad, but for me the wooden shaft, it fits my game better than the carbon shaft. So I came back to the wood, and my results are, I think, better than past 2 years when I played with the carbon shaft.
Our attention was quickly drawn to the Italian player Francesco Candela and the unusual grip he used.
Yeah, I mean, for me it's natural. I didn't choose this. Just play like this, training, and I feel good on my way, you know. For sure, I am maybe the only one in the world, or just couple more, but yeah, I am playing really. I feel good in my way, so it's working.
Did you try to change it?
Yeah, I was trying to change, but I feel like I am driving a motorbike like this, so it's better to go this way for me. Yeah.
And something about you and your trainings, how it looks now.
Oh, pretty good. I am working with Alex Lely because he moved in Italy like 2 years ago, so it's just 2 hours and a half far from me by car. So I go to visit him like once a month, once every 2 months. Sometimes he comes in Napoli. So yeah, he's one of the best in the world. So I am pretty happy to have him close to my house. Yeah. I just started 5 years ago like a pro. And you know, I am not really young. Still I have more years in front. I just to try to have fun and go more deep possible.
This tournament is a bit different from the ones we often play in Poland, where we frequently play from morning until night. There are delays here, but you know in advance when you're scheduled to play. For example, some players had a day off from playing.
Unfortunately, I couldn't really warm up because I played on the first day my 2 matches. So yesterday I had a day off and practice was not available. So I just went sightseeing. I've never been to Prague before, so at least now I could see most sights. And yeah, I came here early so I can get some warm up before, but they are still playing on the table where I'm scheduled. So I guess it's gonna be just 1 or 2 racks.
It was exactly on that day I arrived at the club early in the morning. I wondered how many of these players actually enjoy playing at early hours.
I'm okay to play in the morning actually. Usually I start practicing in the morning and I go to the gym or running in the evening. If I do it the other way, after gym or running, I'm too tired to practice. So I'm used to playing in the morning, I don't mind.
Many pool players try oncueball too, including Oliver Szolnoki.
It's a really challenging game because the pockets are smaller, so I need to focus more on the technique, and because the pocketing is more difficult, it's totally different. Also the rail shots are harder to pocket, so you need a different thinking. It helps for pool to be more exact, but the problem is the tournaments just take too long. So lately I didn't have time to play, unfortunately, because if I go like 2-3 weeks to China to play oncueball, I have to miss some pool tournaments and then I lose ranking points. So this year I'm focusing more on pool, but I hope I can be back in oncueball one day also.
This trip showed us how hard it is to stay in shape and stick to your routine when you are away from home. It's an incredible challenge.
You travel a lot as a professional player, and how it looks, what is the most difficult thing?
Well, stay motivate all the time. When you travel a lot, you travel like, for example, over 10,000 kilometers to the other side of the world and then play a tournament. It's not so easy, to be honest. Your mindset is very different compared to play local events. Like just drive 10 kilometers to place is different than fly 10,000 kilometers. The mentality is so tough and motivate. That's the hardest part. If you don't have it, then your chance winning is very less. You must motivate all the time.
So, what can motivate you?
Just play, train and enjoy. Like work hard, play hard, enjoy. That's the 3 most important things. Practice, then go to tournament, play and enjoy. If you don't enjoy, then it's tougher. Yes, it's definitely tougher. consistently, that's the most important thing, and then enjoy.
I want to have fun and want to play good. That is the point, and I think the key. So when I have fun a lot and see so much beautiful cities and countries, and then I want to play good, and maybe then I have a good result or not. So.
How you plan your days during long trips, long tournaments?
Usually I try to have as much sleep as possible to be rested, and before the matches most of the time I just rest to have as much energy as possible, and after the matches, if I still have energy, I go to the gym or sightseeing, but during the tournament I try to be as focused as possible, so try to just save the energy.
I mean, you try to exercise to stay healthy and stay in shape, but usually it's very important not to lose a lot of energy, not to overthink the matches, just play easy and easy going, and then you lose less energy. Just try to rest between the matches as much as you can, and that's it.
Well, first thing is you have to look that you play yourself your best, or that you have to perform your game. And of course, the opponent sometimes affects you also, the choices what you make on the table. But I think the main thing is to focus on yourself. Never lose the fun, The reason you started was always that it made fun for you, and I think it's always easier to get somewhere good when you enjoy it, That's the most important for me, but always also that you have to practice hard and that you're willing to get better, that you really want to get better. I think that's the most important.
I also asked with Mario about doubles. I've seen him playing in pairs quite often lately.
I think in doubles you have to adapt to your partner, but the good thing is when you're two players, you can, when you have a partner, he has a strength, you have a strength, and if it combines well, you can be a really good force. Sometimes when it's possible, we're gonna practice together, and if it's not possible, you just play your game and try to adapt at the tournament. That's what I like, and also you don't win for yourself, you win for someone else as well. So that's what I really like. But I also like singles.
I love asking how it all began.
I started when I was 10 years old in a small village in Austria. It was a pretty big coincidence that I started because a friend of mine back then in school, he played pool, but just for 1 or 2 months. And at that time, we went to play pool and I really liked it. And yeah, then I started and I improved pretty fast. So that helps also to like some sport like that, I remember that when I went to pool, I really liked it, and I wanted to go again and again, But I don't know the exact time when I really said, okay, I'm gonna play it forever, but I think from the beginning when I played pool.
I started 12 when I was 12 years old, and then I just kept playing. It wasn't like I wasn't, to say, super talented, but I kept working a lot and started to play EC, junior EC, and yeah, just tried. And it was like step by step, just process. Nothing crazy, nothing like Joshua Filler where he just kept winning everything. It was like big process, long way.
Mosconi Cup, how important is for you?
Every year is important, but it's tough to think. It's a long way to go. Last year I managed to qualify on the last tournament, so it can happen the same way. It can happen in the middle of the year. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen, but just try to play and see where it goes. I feel like it's tougher and tougher every year to qualify, so we'll see how it gets this year.
Do you like this atmosphere or this silent like today in the morning more?
I mean, I like to play like a overall pool in this atmosphere, but the Mosconi Cup is different. I wouldn't count it as a normal tournament. I would count it as a big show overall. So yeah, as a one tournament per year and like a lifetime experience, it's great. It's very great.
And here is Denis Grabe, a player from Estonia. I'm asking him and Pijus Labutis about playing conditions for young people in Estonia and Lithuania.
I started from my father's pool club when I was 6 years old. So yeah, he brought me there, and I think I had pretty good talent, and I made good results. Pretty big, long career already. Actually, it's becoming more popular, and we have a junior world champion, Candela, and there's a lot of players coming up. Obviously, we're a small country, but I think we have a lot of great players. When I was young, definitely it looked a lot different. Now we have billiard academy, and we have coaches. But when I grew up, we didn't have any coaches, nothing, no YouTube, so you couldn't learn from anywhere. Also, the pool halls were smoky and old, and everything was really difficult. But now it's much better for the youngsters to grow up and learn the game.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of young players. We don't have like a big pool school in there, but one or two just come up every year. And now we have Ajolas, who's doing really good in Matchroom events and in the European Championship everywhere. He's trying to travel. Very talented player. We have another one here who's 19 years old, Jokubas. He's playing great also. He did great things in juniors. So we don't have a lot, but we have good upcoming players. So yeah, there's no secret, I think. They just come up one, 2 or 3 per 5 years, and it's just sometimes an accident, sometimes they just keep practicing.
And this tournament was invented by Calvin Washburn, a player from Prague who coaches juniors.
Well, I've wanted to organize the Prague Open for a very long time. It's been a dream of mine for, I don't know, at least 10 years. But we had never had an arena or a club where we could make it. And finally now here at 2AM we have finally the conditions and the number of tables where we can actually make it a reality. So basically the second I was talking with the owner of 2AM, with Nam, then we decided to make it one of the biggest events in the Czech Republic that has happened.
You have experience too, because you have Pushout Sports, you are a coach and a manager. And how it looks, what is Pushout Sports?
Pushout Sports originally was just a coaching company that I own, but we then expanded to do events, and well, I'll be honest, I was not expecting to do something so big so soon. Pushout Sports has only been around for the last 2 years, so I'm very proud and very humbled that we have been able to do something so big so quickly. So, but yeah, mainly I am still coach at the moment. I was also playing a little bit, but not because I wanted to. It was just a last-minute sign-off, so I was like, I might as well give it a try. My future, I think, more is looking towards coaching, because as a player, I think I'm still very young, but at the same time, I feel like I've already given it my try. It's not that I don't want to stop playing, but I know that professional pool playing is not for me. I tried it for 1 year, trying to really go to pro, and the traveling and the not seeing your family all the time, it just was not for me. So that's why I decided to start Pushout Sports, so I can help billiards in that regard to build the next generation, basically.
So, of course, there had to be a tournament for juniors. Dominic Demel won here. Congratulations to Calvin and the team. See you at the next tournaments.
To się wypie.